Okay, so let's continue with our verbs. So the next one is going to be filter. And what the filter does, it's basically filtering the rows, as the name suggests, right? So filter, open, close parentheses. Let me go to the top of the screen for you. So filter, and then we will say, okay, the data set we want to work on is flights. And for example, let's go here and see how flights looks like. Let's run this flights. Okay, so look, the column carrier, right? It contains the different carriers we have. So for example, we are interested in only seeing the Delta Airlines. I can say carrier equal to DL, because that's the abbreviation used for the Delta Airlines. I do this, and you can see now only DL rows with DL are shown. If I go down with the pages, so these are the pages here, you can only see DL, that's it. And on here you can also see that we have 48,000 rows now, and we have 19 columns. So basically every column is still included. We didn't do anything on the columns. We just selected the rows we are interested in. The filter will basically do the filtering of the rows for us. Okay, and apparently there's 48,000 rows out of the 370 plus thousand in the original data that have carrier DL in them. All right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can add more conditions, right? We can say, for example, let's take this and let me rewrite it here. So let me also start the data set putting out. So I will say the flights, and then I will say filter. So carrier is equal to DL, right? So, and then I will put another pipe operator here. So I will add more, so we can make this look nicer even more. So let's do that. And then, for example, I can also select some columns here that I'm interested. For example, I'm interested in destination, origin. If I run this, so you see origin and destination, and let's keep carrier there as well, just to make sure that we have only DL. As you can see, it's all DL, and destination and origin are shown here, right? So as you can see, we can, with the pipe operator, we can add more and more. We can also add more conditions, by the way. So not only this one, but let's do that now. So I will copy this over here, this one. And so this is the first condition, right? Let me put a parenthesis around it, and then let's put an end condition. So with the ampersand sign, another open close parenthesis there, and let me check on, for example, there should be month somewhere. Okay, so this is the month. So this is basically the month that the flight took in. So let's say I'm only interested in the flights that happened in June. So that's the month number 6 right there. Let's delete this. Okay, so now I will see the flights that are operated by DL, and the month is equal to 6. So you can see that's only 6 there. Now my data set is even more smaller, so it's now 4,000 rows, and that makes sense, right? So in this one we had about 48,000, so there's 12 months. So on average, in general, there will be about 4,000 flights happening by DL in each month, and generally the number of flights will not fluctuate too much, I suppose. So that's why we are seeing 4,000 rows here. So as you can see, we can add more and more conditions. Now this is the end condition. So let's see how to use the or condition. So there's the or condition as well, right? So if I will just copy paste this over here. Now for the or operator is this vertical bar, or the pipe operator, which is the which is the key right on top of the enter key on your keyboard. So I want to select, for example, let's change this, or let's yeah, let's change this. So rather than carrier DL or month 6, I want to see, for example, the departure delays. for example, greater than, let's choose a large value, for example, 200 minutes. That's quite a large delay there, or month 6. Let's run this and see what happens. So we are getting 30,000 rows back. The departure delays, you will see larger values, or the month will be equal to 6. So here, for example, departure delays more than 200 and the month is 1, and that's okay for the condition. Let's see if we see something different there. Okay. Yeah, so you see, because we had an or condition, it's either going to be month 6, so everything in month 6 will be shown for us. Okay, that's what this means. And then probably in month 6 we will have both, you know, smaller delays and larger delays for the departure because of the condition we have set up here. I'm thinking, how can we just view those? Oh yeah, I will add another filter here, for example. So let's say I want to only see month 6 now within this. So that's another second filtering I will do. And I will now say, hey, I want to only see month 6. Right? So that's the first filter there with 2 conditions. And it's an or situation. Now I want to only see month 6. If I run this, you see it starts with month 6 directly, and you see all kind of departure delays here because of the or condition, right? We said we either want to see departure delays greater than 200, or we want to see a month being 6. So in the month of 6, everything will be shown for us. Yeah, both small and large times. Yeah, these are all small, but they're still shown, and there will be probably larger values in June as well. Okay, so that's how this or condition works. Okay. Now, when you have, so here we showed how to use the AND condition. So we can either use this symbol, or we can combine, you know, the different conditions with an AND by just putting the comma there. For example, I am interested in filter, let's choose even larger values. So departure delay being greater than 500, and also arrival delay being greater than 500. So you see, I just put comma in there. So basically comma will do the same thing as the and sign is doing for us. If I run this one now, I will have only 50 rows. So apparently there's not too many flights where both the arrival delay and, so this is departure delay here. And okay, arrival delay was right here. So both departure delay and arrival delay being so late, there's only 50 flights, and you know, that's a good thing because that's quite large time right there. 500 minutes is, I don't know, about 9, a little over 8 hours or so. So that's how we can use the filter function. All right.